Why was he fired?
Well, he's caught on camera pulling one of his players' hair on the bench. I don't know if this is something that would have got a coach fired, say, like 15 years ago. But it was certainly enough to get this guy shit canned. Let's check this out. You guys tell me what you think.
Seniors for an outstanding career. Congratulations.
Okay.
As well to Coach Zulo, came out of retirement to coach this Falcons team. 2 state championship appearances in 2 seasons. I think that's pretty good, Tim.
The big question is
an outstanding.
So he's an old and they brought him out of retirement to coach the girls basketball team. And he's apparently taken them to the state tournament 2 years in a row since they brought him back. And so he's like an old school, old timey, no nonsense coach. And I'm sorry, but back in his day, they did this.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. In 2025, yeah, you got to go. Like, this is, by our standards today, this is a fireable offense. You can't do this. But if you want to stick to those standards, this is what happens when a school values going to the state tournament over having a respectable program. If your whole thing is win, 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 then yeah, bring this guy in. But he's going to do some old school kind of misogynistic shit. Are you ready to deal with that? And they weren't. Because, I mean, you can't yank a kid. Like, even if that was a boys basketball coach, they'd probably still fire him. If you grabbed his hair and pulled him backwards. Yeah, people are going to bitch about that.
Zulo came out of retirement to coach this Falcons team. 2 state championship appearances.
And he's still trying to go talk to her.
Yeah. And now he's yelling at everybody. Now all the players are like, yo, coach, like, chill the fuck out. And he's like, listen, you little where can we
What are you on the rag? Let's do this thing.
Yeah. Where can we get one of those trans kids? I hear they can play the post. Hey. So he's an 81-year-old. So like in his heyday, it was the early 80s. And yeah, they barely even had girls basketball back then.
And the boys were each other back then. It's just a hazing ritual.
I mean, up until the 2000-somethings, they were still shoving broomsticks in their ass in Eden Valley Watkins. So who knows?
And Aaron would know.
I would, because I was covering the team. I mean, like, I was there playing.
Look, if you guys can't take it, I will. I'll cover the whole team.
When I was doing play-by-play for Litchfield back then, I was the guy who did play-by-play for the Eden Valley Watkins games. Mm-hmm. And their football team had a hazing scandal, and somebody got broomsticked. Broomstuck?
Did you cover it from the inside or the outside?
I didn't know about it until the news came out with it.
So you came in after you got behind it.
I just called the games.
Balls and strikes. That's all.
One of the players that I covered ended up being a professional prize fighter, Joe James. He was a receiver on the football team, became a professional fighter. You've been broomstruck. Sorry, it's not. Joe James box rack. Yeah, my first fight, when I was only back for 2 months, they put me in there with a semi-pro football player. I didn't think that was funny. That was not fair.
Well, I don't mean to say that, but there were a lot of the people that you should have relied on were telling you it was a bad idea. Apparently,
they were saying you need a little more time, and they turned out to be.
You told them, you.
Yes, I did. $130 away from today's goal. If you guys could help out, that would be great. I will announce I just got the leg shake. So my leg is shaking. I am distracted. I will admit it. By the way, they did fire that coach, if I didn't mention that. He's I don't think I needed to, but he's gone. Now he's trying to defend himself. We do have a local news story version of this.
Does he have a statement? Like, does he say something?
Yeah.
Top story after being fired following a post-game incident Friday night.
This happened after Northville's claw.
Oh, she's already crying.
Yeah, she was upset before he pulled her hair.
Okay.
Loss in the Class D champ Haley Monroe.
This was after they lost the state championship game. Well, fuck.
What are you crying, you goddamn baby?
This says semifinal. I think this guy's wrong. I think this is the semifinal game.
The team waited.
I'm sorry, you still can't pull the kid's hair.
Yeah. If you need to speak to him, you could put a hand on her shoulder and be like, hey, excuse me, you're shaking hands. That's how we do this.
Yeah. And if she says, fuck you, you'd be like, whatever you say, you go and shake their, let's go shake their hands.
Developing story.
What are they going to do? Sue the coach for pulling her hair?
I would.
Really?
No, they'll sue the school.
Yeah. There's more money in suing the school.
Right? Plus, that dude's dead. Even if he's going to make payments, you're not going to get a lot out of there.
Yeah, 81-year-old man, he ain't got, and now you took the coaching thing away from him, so it's not like he's going to, he's got a reason to live or anything.
He's going to get up every day on his bike and do a paper route now.
MSO says there's no crying in basketball. It is kind of weird when there's like open sobbing.
Yeah, have some balls.
No, literally, that'll push you over the top next year. You get one of those trans
You need him
girl
to play,
players.
actually.
Yeah, we need one of those guys with balls. Oh, boy. Lab Glass says should have punched her. No. Yeah, Mr. Beat, I do kind of agree. Fuck that brat. She didn't want to shake hands with the other. You got to go shake hands.